Hey guys, it's a beautiful day here at Compass Point, and we are really excited to announce our brand new model home. This is our Portsmouth Island. As you can see, we did do a 3-car on this one. This home is located on home site 80 in Timber Ridge Estates. This is a sneak peek preview. We do have a sales event coming up at Compass Point on October the 7th, in which we'll be debuting this house. It'll be its grand opening, but I want to give you guys a sneak peek tour of the house so you can see what's to come. One of the features of the Portsmouth Island that people love is the big expansive front porch. As you can see, the front porch is going to feature our signature crushed shell finish on the floor. And then, as you can see, we got the brick roll-lock and the brick foundation. Haygood does the brick foundation around the entire home, not just the front. And then you will also notice that we have brick steps on the front porch. When we go into the garage, you'll see there's brick steps on the garage, and there's brick steps off the back porch as well. This home does highlight our ability to customize. The Regans who own this house that we're leasing it back from have made some personalizations to the home, and I'll be sure to point those out. One of which is the third bay garage that you see here. And there'll be some other plan modifications that they made as well. And this just highlights Haygood's ability to personalize and customize your home. Again, notice the crushed shell finish on the front porch. You have the vinyl beadboard ceiling on your porches, and then we do have the soffit lights as well. When you look at the front elevation, look at the way the windows are trimmed out, the fact that the windows have window sills on the inside and outside. Notice the pediment detail over the front door. Notice the front door itself. This is a Therma-Tru fiberglass door. It does have a triple locking mechanism. And this one does have side-lights, which makes it a really popular feature. I love the symmetry of this house with the 2 windows on either side, flanking the front door. And then you have these beautiful stately columns that are on the front porch as well. The 3 windows that you see beyond the columns are going to be in the laundry room. So the laundry room has a ton of natural light. Another feature of this house that people like is the fact that it has individual garage doors. Our garage doors are going to be 8 foot tall, whereas most of the builders in this area do 7 foot tall doors. These doors are 9 foot wide as well instead of 8 foot wide, which makes them more accessible and easier to get in and out of. Also notice the shed detail over the garage doors and the soffit lights above those, and those beautiful corbel details that we do. So the house has a really nice foyer. In the foyer, you can either choose to do shiplap or wainscoting, as you can see. The Regans have chosen to do wainscoting. There is a coat closet right at the front door, which is super nice. The home is going to come with 8 dual port data connections. So you get 8 coaxial and 8 Cat6 cables. And this box comes with every one of our houses. And this is where all of your data will come in. This is where, whenever you get your internet installed, your router and modem will be placed in there. Typically, so the first plan revision is here. This is now a solid wall. If you look on our website at our plans, there are actually doors that go into the study right here. But again, we can personalize the houses, and they have chosen to delete those doors, and you'll see why in a second. So the Portsmouth Island is a split floor plan. You have your primary on one side, your guest suites on the other. This home does have a really nice sized kitchen, a beautiful dining area. In addition to the 3 bedrooms on the first floor, you do have a study as well. So as we go into the study, you'll see why the Regans deleted that door, and that was so that they could get this built-in desk here. So you can see they've got a nice big desk with lots of storage, and this is a huge office. So you have plenty of space. We've got a nice big chair here. There's a piece of furniture on the other wall as well. So as you can see, there's plenty of room in this office. So if you're looking for a larger office, this home might be a great fit for you. This home is going to be very similar to the Cape Lookout, which is our #1 selling house. So both of the plans are going to feature 3 bedrooms down. They're both a split floor plan, and they both have an office. This is just a little bit bigger version of the Cape Lookout. So if you like the layout of the Cape Lookout, or just looking for something a little bit bigger, this may be a great fit for you. So next we'll see the guest suites. One of the differences between this and the Cape Lookout is this does have the Jack and Jill style guest bath in between the 2 suites, which some people like. better than the hallway access, and some people like the hallway access better. So it's just a difference. Nice big closet in the guest rooms. One thing that you'll know is that Haygood is constantly changing their included features and always improving. So here you'll see we have the wire shelving. We have since increased our closet allowance to $4,000 since this home was built, and so now we do vented wood and a custom closet in the primary. You'll also note, I don't know if you can see from here, but the downspouts are not buried and going underground away from the home. That is now a common feature with us as well. And like I said, this is that Jack and Jill style guest bath. It's a really nice size. You can actually fit a double sink in here, so it's got a nice size vanity. What I like about this style as well is it has two separate rooms. So if you do have guests staying in both your guest suites, someone could be getting ready at the vanity, and someone could be utilizing the shower here as well. Another thing to note on our included feature upgrades is now downstairs, this would be a tile shower with a curved tile shower floor and tile walls, and the tub will be located upstairs. And the upstairs bathroom is now going to have a tub with tile surround instead of the fiberglass insert. So those again are things that we've improved on this year. Another room that they have modified is this one here. Typically there are more windows in this room, and when we go to the Four Season room, you'll see why we deleted the window on this wall. What we did is we actually extended that Four Season room down, so we didn't want a window going from a bedroom into the Four Season room, so that's why we have the transom up above. Notice the height of the doors. So this is our train system here. So we do the train XV 18 SEER is now included with all of our homes. And this home does have several zones. So you have upstairs, you have your Four Season room, you have your first floor, and then you also have your primary suite as well. So this home actually has 4 zones. The Train XV is a variable speed handler and a variable speed condenser. It's a really nice, quiet unit, and it does maintain that comfortability of the house. So as you look at the great room on either side of the fireplace, you do have built-ins. And then, of course, you will pick out your mantle as well as your tile surround in the selections process. This home does have nice vaulted ceilings, and we do have that beam at the top of the vault there. And you'll also notice that we have a vaulted ceiling in the dining area as well. The Four Season room or screen porch on this house can be turned 2 different ways. We have 2 versions. So we have this version which goes the length of the home, and then we also have a version that goes out this way as well. If you do the version that is longer or deeper, if you will, it does have a vaulted ceiling. This version does not. We can do it either way. As you can see, this is a huge Four Season room. We're right on the golf course here at Pointe. And they have extended this Four Season room. So typically it would end about right here, which is still a really nice size. This room is massive, but it would end about here. So it's plenty big enough if you left it the way it is. But if you're looking for that additional space, we can bump it out just like the Regans have done here. They wanted their Four Season room to feel a little bit different than the rest of the house. So typically when Haygood does a Four Season room, we carry the hardwood floors right into the room, and then we would drywall the room just like any other room in the house. The Regans wanted it to have more of an outdoor feel. They wanted it to feel different than the rest of the house. So they actually picked this beautiful tile to give it more of a different feel. And they also went with the hardy siding on the walls here to make it feel a little bit more outdoors. So on the Four Season room, what we do is a 1-foot transom at the top, and then we have a sliding window in the center that would have, it typically would have a screen so you could open it up on a nice day, and then you have the 1-foot transom on the bottom. The way you see it trimmed here is our standard trim. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a really finished, polished look. It's very intentional. You know, the reason we have it set at the height we do is that it's the height of all of our windows and our doors in our house. Everything is set at 8 feet. So you have a 1 foot transom at the top, a 6 foot window in the bottom, 1 foot transom at the bottom there. And then if you look from the exterior of the home, you'll see how it's all in line. So you'll notice that all the windows are on the same plane. So the windows inside the house are also 6 foot, and they're also set at 8 foot tall. So again, it's just that consistency of the house and being intentional with our design. You can also see several Hagen homes from here. We actually built the gray one there, the white one, the blue one, that gray one, that yellow one, and that blue one over there are all Hagen homes as well. And then we have a really cool, if you're in town in the near future, down the street for the Papas, we're building a really nice outdoor kitchen area down there. You can see them, they're actually working on it right now with all the stonework. That's gonna have a fire pit, a waterfall feature, an outdoor kitchen, a bar area, and then the wall that you see that's really tall is gonna be a TV wall, and then it does have a pergola over it as well. So we do work with outdoor living companies that can customize and do anything that you want. A lot of these floors, these are actually a laminate product, so they hold up really, really well. So next we'll feature the dining area. So the dining area here has got the wainscoting. Again, it does have the vaulted ceilings. I love this window in the back. It really lets a lot of natural light in. Today is not it's a pretty cloudy day, honestly. But even though it's a pretty cloudy day, the house has still got a lot of natural light just due to all the windows in the house. These windows are typically going to be 6 foot windows. The Regans opted to do taller windows to give them a little bit more furniture placement on this wall as well as in the 4-season room. So on the other side, this is the 4-season room. In the kitchen, you'll note that we have the nice, this is our standard size island. It's a 9'6" island. The reason why we do 9'6" is that's the biggest size you can do without having a seam in it. On the island, you'll also notice that we have the legs. We have 2 different choices for the legs here. The valance is included, which is that trim around the bottom of the countertop. You can choose between wainscoting or shiplap on the back of the island. They're both included. We do include quartz throughout the entire house. We also have a nice selection of granite as well. This, my clients did extend. They made this bigger. They wanted a little bit bigger of a beverage area. Again, part of the selections process is that you get to meet with the closet company, you get to meet with the landscape company, you get to meet with the appliance company, you get to meet with the cabinet company, and you can personalize and design it however you wish and however you live in your house. Whether you use a lot of spices, whether you're left-handed or right-handed. I've had clients that have raised the island. You can see now the sun's coming out, so you can see the natural light in the house. But we've had clients that have raised the countertops because they're really tall. I'm not so tall, so I wouldn't do that, but to each their own. The entire house is going to have soft close, full extension dovetail. All of our cabinetry is going to be full overlay, which is what you see here versus standard overlay. We have 11 paint colors and 15 stains to choose from. They're all included. The tile backsplash is included also. The LED under cabinet lighting is included. The light rail, which is this piece of trim right here, is included. The crown at the top of the cabinetry is included. They did customize this. This would be an upgrade to do the inlay that you see here. And they've also opted for our chef's kitchen package. So this is the 30-inch gas cooktop, the hood vent that comes in the chef's kitchen package, which is vented to the exterior, the convection microwave oven combo. So this is a convection microwave here at the top, and then this is a convection oven here at the bottom. So again, this is our chef's kitchen package, just to give you an idea. The house also is going to come with your double trash pull out. And then in the kitchen, you have a choice of a single bowl, 50-50 or 60-40 that is included. And of course, the garbage disposal with the air switch is included. Just off the kitchen, you do have a nice sized pantry. The barn door is included. And then we also have the motion activated light when you walk in. And then we do custom build our pantry shelving. So it's not the vented wood or the wire shelving, which you're your food sits crooked on or it falls through the cracks. So we have this nice, beautiful, custom built shelving that is standard with Haygood. Next, we'll see the primary suite. So the primary bedroom is not been modified. So this is the size. This is a king size bed, nice size dresser. You have multiple chairs, you have nightstands, and you still have plenty of room in this room here. This room does feature a volume ceiling, which goes up to 12 feet, which is a really nice feature. I forgot to mention this in the other room, but we do also do our custom pediment details. So here you can see the difference between a non-pediment feature window and a pediment feature window. So this is our standard trim here. It's a nice coastal look. One of the things I love about Haygood, so if you've been working with me recently, you know that I have been in a 9-month renovation of a house that was built in the 1800s, which I would never do again, but that's a whole different story. But one of the things that drew me to Haygood is the trim and millwork in these houses and the timelessness of them, because this looks just like the trim that's in my house that was built over 130 years ago. And I think there's just something to be said about that. There's something to be said about taking the extra time and actually putting the window sills in, you know, building out each individual window separately with what's called a double stud pocket. So you have that nice trim detail. Again, these are things that you don't typically find in new construction these days, but we're still holding true to that building methodology that goes back 100, 200 years on that, you know, with the way that the windows, or the way that we trim out our millwork and our windows. And that's our pediment detail there at the top. So you'll have featured windows and doors in the dining area, in your foyer, and in the great room, and in the primary as well. And that's what that's going to look like. So as we go through here, the plan has been changed quite dramatically. Typically in the Portsmouth Island, if you go to our website, you'll see that you walk through the bathroom first and then go into the closet. Bill and Amy had certain goals that we were looking to accomplish whenever we were going to redesign this area. One of the things is they wanted 2 closets. They wanted their own separate closets. So we took that into consideration. They also wanted to have a linen closet. They wanted a nice big Roman shower, as well as a large soaking tub, a deck mounted soaking tub. So we were actually able to revise everything and get everything on their wish they wanted. So you notice that the shower has no door. It's got a beautiful 0 entry. This room is flooded with natural light, but you still have a ton of privacy, even though you have all this natural light, because the windows are set up high. I think it is so awkward whenever you go into a house and you've got a tub with a giant picture window in it that's in the front of the house that overlooks the driveway. Like, who wants to be on display while you're in your tub? That makes absolutely no sense. We also have the privacy as well. You'll also have the LED backlit mirrors here. They opted for granite in here, but again, this could have been quartz. We have also changed our plumbing fixtures. We still offer the Branford series as well, but now we also have the Genta line. The Branford is going to be more of your traditional style, whereas the Genta is a more contemporary style. They're both included, so you can pick and choose which one you like. Again, we do the same quality of cabinetry throughout the entire house. So everything's full extension, dovetail, soft close throughout the whole house. All of your doors are going to be soft close too. And then we do the 8-inch spread in the primary suite. You have a choice of either the rectangle or the oval shaped bowls for your sinks. And then we do have the linen closet, which they added here. And again, we have increased the closet allowance to go for the vented wood in here. And then of course, all of your hardware in your bathrooms are included. So you'll notice you have the hand towel bar, the towel bar, and then your paper holder is in the water closet there. All right, as we go through this right here, people ask what this is. So this is actually a sensor for the HVAC. Like I said, this house has 4 zones. 1 zone upstairs, 1 zone in the primary, 1 zone in the first floor, 1 zone in the 4 season. And what this is actually it's reading the temperature of this room to let it know if it needs to send air into this room or not. Another thing that the Regans have changed is they deleted the drop zone here and added this message center, which is really awesome. I knew I would fill this up with lots of stuff. This is nice. You can never have too much room to hide things. So I think this is a great feature. Got a great place for your mail, place to charge your phone, nice drawer right here. So it's just a really nice feature they were able to do. And even though they got rid of this drop zone, they still have a drop zone over here. So it's not like they lost that feature either. I think the powder room in this house is in a great location. It's kind of tucked away. You're not on stage, as I like to call it, while you're in the bathroom. In the powder room, you do have the option of either doing a pedestal like they've done, or you can do a cabinet, vanity cabinet as well. There is a nice window in here, so you do have a lot of natural light, but it's nice and private. So as we go through here, this is the laundry area. I kind of talked about this earlier when we were on the porch. All the natural light in here, so obviously your washer and dryer would go here. They have added cabinetry in here, so typically there would not be a cabinet right there, but they have done that. And then you do have nice storage under the stairs. One thing that Hagen is known for is maximizing all the space in the house, and so we wanted to make sure that we utilize that space that was under the stairs. In the garage, you'll see that we have the epoxy coating on the floor. You'll see that they have, this garage is massive. It goes really far back, or far forward, I guess you should say. It's got the third bay. They've also added the people door, which is what you see right here. And then you do have a little storage alcove here as well. So you have plenty of room in this house for storage and things like that. The home does feature a water shutoff valve. So just like that, you can turn off the water to the entire house, which is super easy to do. And then the home is going to come with a 50-gallon electric water heater. We do have people that opt for tankless propane or natural gas tanks, so we do have that option available. And then as we go up, we'll see our bonus room here. Again, they have modified this area as well. Typically, our bonus room is going to be a lounge, a bedroom, and a bathroom. They've opted to have one large lounge and a bathroom rather than the multiple rooms. They just didn't need the extra room. So we actually opened it up and made it one big room. Again, it's all about personalizing the plan based on how you live in it. The bathroom is up here. Like I said, now downstairs is going to be a tile shower floor, tile shower walls, and this would be a tub with tile surround, because we have revised our included features for 2023. We have storage closets on either side of the bathroom there. A lot of natural light in here, which is really nice. And then our Harbortown model is right across the street. So we'll have both the Harbortown and the Portsmouth Island open and available to tour during the Compass Point Sales event that's coming up in October. So this home does have ample storage in the attic. Notice that you can walk right into the attic. It's a full-size door, people door. There's no step right there. It's just a straight door right into the attic. We do have a few steps up so that we can get over to the ceiling. Notice the spray foam insulation. The gray that you see here is a fire-resistant coating that goes over the spray foam. MPI Foam does all of our spray foam. You can see the paperwork right here. So this is super accessible. It's a huge attic. It feels, it's the same temperature as the house right now. So it's super comfortable. In July and August, I love bringing people up into our attics because every other attic in this area is going to be about 120 to 130 degrees. Mine's going to be between 75 and 80, so it's super comfortable. People are amazed when they walk through this and they see not only the amount of storage, and not only how accessible it is, but how comfortable it is as well, that you can actually utilize this storage. So this is a standard feature with all of our homes that we build. The attic sizes are going to vary depending on the plan, but this is a good example of what to expect. In the attic as well, you're going to have your HVAC system. So think about your HVAC system sitting in the attic at 130 degrees in the summertime and your air is on 70. Think of how hard that system's having to work versus this system sitting in our attic, which is 75 to 80 degrees. So your system's going to last a lot longer. It's going to be much more energy efficient. So you can see the separate zones here. So here's our zone controls right here. So you got the 4 zones. But yeah, the house is going to be so much more energy efficient because of the spray foam insulation. And we don't just do the spray foam insulation in the attic. The entire exterior of the house is going to be spray foam encapsulated. So our houses are very, very, very energy efficient. So let's go back down and check out the living room again. And I hope that you guys can make it to our Compass Pointe sales event, which is right around the corner. Like I said, this is the Portsmouth Island. We are located in Compass Pointe in the Timber Ridge Estate section. We are on home site 80 and we are located on East Timbercrest Drive. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.